Hello everyone, it's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. Well, I've been stalking importinfo.com, and ever since I made that last video, nothing's shown up for Aptera as of this year. So nothing's coming in from CPC by ship as of now. So nothing has changed. But that kind of made me think about, we've been hearing a lot of stories about the shipping woes in the world. So if we're gonna ship something from Modena here to San Diego, or more likely Long Beach, because that's the biggest port around here, they have two options. One, you go through Italy, and then you go through the Straits of Gibraltar, come through here, go through the Panama Canal, come up and go through here. So that's going to be the shortest way. The other way to go, I guess, is to go out through here and go through the Suez Canal and then through the Red Sea and then go around here and through Southeast Asia and then come through the Pacific and then come to San Diego. That seems to be a pretty bad way to go. And the other option is to go from Italy through the Straits of Gibraltar and then offload in Houston and then take a train to San Diego. So that might be the preferred way to go at this point because I don't know if you guys have heard, but there are a lot of issues. Okay, first of all, we know that there's a bunch of issues with the Suez Canal. I think a lot of shipping companies have stopped using the Suez Canal because there have been some attacks on ships in the Red Sea, and it's become kind of a dangerous place to go. And the insurances that shipping companies have to buy to get ships through there has become prohibitively high. And then the Panama Canal actually has an issue this year. And actually now I've heard about it this year, but evidently this has been an issue for the last several years. And the issue is that there is not enough water to run the Panama Canal at its capacity. So at capacity, the Panama Canal can carry over 40 ships per day across here. And you can see the ship traffic here, and you can see all the ships waiting to go through the canal on both sides here. And the issue is that the way it works is every ship crossing takes about 50 million gallons of fresh water, and it comes out of Gatun Lake. Okay, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but this lake right here. And the lake levels are very low, and there's not enough water to run the canal at capacity. So they're letting about 24 ships go through it per day. So that's almost half. It's gone down by half. And if you look at the lake water levels from 1965 to 2024, it looks like this. So you see most of the time the water levels have been much higher. And then you see here, this is the 2023-2024 level. It is the lowest it's been in the past 60 years or so. And the last several years have been pretty bad. Actually, if you look at this, this is a article from 2023, so last year, and they were already having problems then, and it's running into this year. And so it's gotten so bad that many of the shippers are already saying that they are going to use alternative methods of going through. So this is Maersk, which is a big shipping company, and they're saying because of the water levels in the lake, the Panama Canal authorities implementing changes, so it's just slowing things down. It's probably slowing things down up to a month, and so much so that many shipping companies are choosing to go around the bottom of Patagonia and coming back up rather than having to wait, because making this trip around is actually faster than waiting for the canal. I think what is probably the best thing for a shipment to San Diego is to stop in Houston and just load it onto a train and take it across here. And that's probably the way to go. But what Maersk is doing is they're going to use the Panama Canal Railway. And what that is there is actually there's actually a railway that connects Cologne to Panama City. So instead of going by boat, the boat will come in, offload in Cologne, and they can take the railway across and then reload it on a ship on the other side on Panama Canal. Now, interestingly, um, Mexico is planning to do the same thing. So Mexico has a plan to put they're calling it the Trans-Isthmus Corridor, or it's called the Isthmus of, okay, I'm going to butcher this too, Tehuantepec. And this is quite a bit longer. It's about 300 kilometers, so much longer than the 50-ish kilometers that the Panama Canal Isthmus is. But they have a train here, and they're building it up right now. Mexico is actively building this railway. I mean, it's already there, but they're like modernizing it. And their plan is to basically make it so that ships can offload here, and then another ship can pick up the shipment here. And they're hoping that they can help offload this, because the Panama Canal is just not being able to keep up. About 5% of seaborne trade goes through there, and they, because of the, even if the water levels weren't a problem, which they are, even if they weren't a problem, they still could not keep up with the volume of trade that's happening in the world now. So some of it's going to have to go through this. Some of it's going to have to go through the Panama Railway, and some of it's going to go through this railway that Mexico is building now. And this is going to become active in 2028. So not too far along. Of course, way too late for it to help Aptera. But I think what's going to happen is the best way for them to go is probably to offload in Houston and come over. So because right now things are delayed a month, so I think if they were to ship now, it would take currently a month for it to reach San Diego if they're waiting for the canal. If they go through Houston, I think that might save a couple of weeks maybe, and that would probably be the way to go. Anyways, I will keep an eye on this and see if the first time I see anything show up here, I will let you guys know. Alternatively, maybe they're shipping it by air and not ship. That's another possibility. I think that would be very expensive, but would be much faster. And I think if they wanted to kind of get started on the PI builds a little earlier, that might be the way that they're going. And if that's the way that they're going, obviously it would not show up on this thing. And so it's possible they're sending it via that. Again, I think that we're looking at March, April is what they heard at EVA. Now that may be changing. We have not heard anything officially from Aptera about the timing of the PI builds. Again, as soon as they get the PI builds, I plan on making a trip down there because I really want to check it out. So I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.